It's snowing! The city didn't get shut down today, it seems. Although there's a ton of warning, like this one says up to 20 centimeters of snow is on the way for Metro Vancouver, likely to cause widespread travel woes on Tuesday and Wednesday. I personally think this is a little over-exaggerated though, like when you read stuff like this, like a lot of snow's about to fall on Metro Vancouver and people are freaking out. I don't know, to me it seems normal. I still find it weird, like I said, when some people around the world said it never snows around the Vancouver area. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And some quick stuff I read. Let's see, apparently there was some kind of leak from that Samsung Galaxy S20. It's supposed to be the new one. The S11 is supposed to come out, but I guess they just renamed everything for some reason. Maybe it's because it's 2020, but the funny thing is, they showed like this case that has LEDs and stuff. It reminds me of that AMD laptop that's coming out later. The one that they showed off in the CES that has flashing LEDs that can make signs and all that. Although for things like your phone, I actually want the thing to last as long as possible, so the less things to reduce batteries, the better. Huh? I guess that's for people who want to brag about their bling bling, so to speak. That phone's probably going to be super expensive too, but I guess we'll see when it actually comes out. And then as we all know in the US, the FAA might introduce something for all drone flyers to have a remote ID of sort, which is a little crazy, where you have to have things like internet access regardless of what you're actually doing. And this one here, it seems like it was kind of, I guess, related to all the drone regulations and stuff. It says, FAA to begin certification process for civilian drones in US. Government regulators plan to review drone designs in the same way they review other aircraft, a major step toward allowing routine drone deliveries and other flight over congested cities. The Federal Aviation Administration on Monday announced it's seeking comments from the public and the drone industry on what criteria should be used for determining whether these novel new devices are safe. So it seems like this is more targeting the larger drones, like drone deliveries and stuff like that. It says the devices affected by this policy will include those used for package delivery. The FAA said in a document published in the Federal Register, companies such as Amazon.com Inc., Alphabet Inc., Wing Unit, and United Parcel Service are all participating in the FAA sanctioned tests of how to make deliveries of consumer goods and medical supplies by drones. Current regulations allow hobbyists and commercial drone operators to fly, but with strict limits designed to protect people, property, and other aircraft. Those restrictions are partly the result of the lack of any regulations governing how drones are designed and built. The law allows FAA to grant special design approvals even when its regulations don't cover up a type of aircraft, the agency said. Having criteria for drone designs will help the FAA integrate drones into the wider use, it said in the announcement. The agency will accept comments for 30 days. This actually makes me wonder, is this related to that other one too with the remote ID? Because I believe that one's expiring in March, correct? So is this completely separate, I guess, with the comment? Or is it kind of overlap in general? Although if I'm reading this correctly, it almost sounds like they're kind of implying the reason why there's such broad laws and stuff, or maybe even like say over the top ones, is because countries, they don't have an actual system to manage types of drones, like in general. So it's just one of those, let's just throw something out there. Whereas this is supposed to, I guess, make it better. I don't know. Do you agree with that? Or would you still say, I know for a lot of hobbyists, they say things like the regulations and stuff isn't so much about safety, it's more about commercial purposes. I guess that's a debate usually, right? If y'all want a good visual of how much snow is being built up. Like, you need to cover up from the snow. I decided to come down fast all of a sudden. All good? We're good? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looks like an accident or something. Yeah. Good. Alright, see you guys later.